Hey guys, I am back with another sports prediction video. For the first time ever, I am doing this uh, basketball tournament challenge on video. I have done this before, but I just never done it on video, and the reason why is because I'm not really much of a big fan of this tournament. I mean, I'll fill it out, but I'm not really a big fan of it. I mean, I watch it sometimes. It's not like Bowl Mania where I'm more into that one. But I just decided for the first time ever on this channel, I'm going to predict all these games. I'm going to fill out this bracket, right? And do you remember when I did the NFL playoff prediction video where I spin the wheel? Well, I'm going to do that again. I'm going to spin the wheel for all these games. That's right. So, anyway, this is known as March Madness. So, we got 64 teams, right? Is it 64? Because this is 16, right? 16, 32, 48, 64. Yeah, okay. So 64, then 32, 2 days later, and then 16 next weekend, and then 2 days later, Final 8, and then next weekend, Final 4, and Monday is the National Championship in New Orleans. Huh. That's cool, having it in New Orleans. Alright, here we go, guys. Let me just say this. I hope Arkansas wins it. But if they don't make it to the finals, I hope Duke wins it because it's Coach K's last season, and it would be kind of cool if he wins one more. So, where is Duke, by the way? Arkansas is right here. Oh, that's not good. They're in the same west, whatever you call this, the left side of the west. I don't know. I don't make any sense. Whatever. Oh, there's Duke. Oh, they're right there. They're on the same side as Arkansas. Okay. Well, I don't know why there's 4 number 1 teams and 4 number 2 teams. That's one thing I don't really like for the seedings. It's kind of weird, you know. I don't know. I mean, really, the number 1 team is really Gonzaga, okay? Because I saw the rankings. If you don't, here, I'll show you it. I'll show you it right now. Here's the rankings. All right. These are the final rankings. So really, Gonzaga is the number 1 team. Then Arizona, number 2. Number 3 is Kansas. Number 4 is Baylor. 5, Tennessee. You know, Villanova, 6. Kentucky, 7. Auburn's 8. Duke is 9. Purdue is 10. So, Gonzaga almost won it last year. They were undefeated, I believe, right? Or I think they had 1 loss. I don't know, but they were really good last year. And I kind of wish they won it last year, but they didn't. They lost to Baylor. Baylor's number 4 right now. I think Kansas has won it before. I don't know what year. I know Villanova has a few years ago, and Kentucky, and Duke. UCLA in the old days. Oh, Providence. Wow, Providence, Rhode Island. It's number 13. Arkansas is 17. St. Mary's. I don't know where that is. Wow. It must be some little school. But every school has a basketball gym. You know, it's not like football. You know, every school doesn't have a football field. Murray State, I've seen that before in March Madness. They're number 20. And yeah, alrighty. So, let's get started, guys. Oh, let me get back. Let me go back to the bracket here. I'm doing this early. I'm recording this a few days early so that I don't forget. Because I I don't want to do this the day before, the same day that the tournament's starting. So here we go. I'm going to start with the West. I'm going to do all the West, then all the South, and then all the East and the Midwest. Wait, why is it called Midwest? Or what? Wait, so you got West, South, East, but not North? How come this is not called North? I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's kind of weird that, like, how is Duke in the West? That makes no sense. They're in the East. They're in the ACC. The ACC is an Eastern Conference. I don't know. There's really no need to name West, South, East, and what. You might as well call it bracket number 1, bracket number 2, bracket number 3, bracket number 4. I don't know. That's just me, guys. So, and then yeah. So here we go. Gonzaga versus Georgia State. This video is probably going to be a long one, but anyway. You know, I did that Australian Open video prediction. That was a long one. So this might be long as well. Let's just try and go fast. Here we go. Can we have a huge upset? The answer is no. Gonzaga will move on to the round of 32. Boise State versus Memphis. And it's going to be Memphis. So they'll be playing against Gonzaga in the round of 32. Yukon versus New Mexico State. Yukon will take it. What is this symbol? What? Oh, you can click on it and it'll give you the information. So it tells you what time it starts and you can see all the stats. Okay. Just wanted to know. Oh, you can print this out. Huh, maybe I'll do that. You can, oh, you can autofill? I just noticed that. Can I do more than one bracket? I think I can. Just like in Bowl Mania, I can do more than one. I don't know. Anyway, let's just finish this first. I forgot to mention that sometimes in March Madness, upsets can happen, like big upsets or a lot of upsets. It's crazy because it's just one game. It's not a best of 3 thing, alright? It's not like the NBA playoffs. Alright, Arkansas versus Vermont. Arkansas. So I like that. But hey, anything can happen, really. That just shows you, like, who would have thought? Remember that one year Virginia lost to some little team, you know, and that was like one of the biggest upsets of all time. And then the following year, Virginia won the whole thing. So, but hey, that just shows you that any team can win it. It's crazy, you know. Or I should say, any team can beat any other team. All right. Okay. Okay, Alabama versus RUTG/ND. I don't know what that is. Pretty sure Alabama should win that, right? Yes. Okay, the wheel isn't crazy. The wheel was crazy in the NFL playoff prediction video twice. I remember I did a take 2 of that. Alright. Alright, Texas Tech versus Montana State. Oh, is this an upset? Montana State. Yes, that is an upset. So that is, so far, that's one upset. Okay. Michigan State versus Davidson. I don't know where Davidson is. Davidson's like a person's last name. Davidson's going to win! Another upset, right? Yes, I think so. Okay. Okay, Duke versus CSU Fullerton. Another team I've never heard of. Duke should win this. That's a fast spin. Okay, thank you, wheel. Alright. Okay, there you have it. Here's the West. We're now going to go to the South. Okay. Arizona versus WRST/BRY. Never heard of that. Arizona should win. No! We're having... Oops, sorry if that was loud. I turned up my microphone a little bit. We're having a huge upset. WRST/BRY is going to take out Arizona. And what ranking is Arizona? I think they're in the top 4. That's a huge upset. Alright. TCU versus Seton Hall or Seton Hall. Another name I never heard of, but Seton Hall with another upset, I think. Well, not really. No, that's not, because they have a better seeding than TCU. Okay. Houston versus UAB. And UAB, it's a close one, so maybe this game will be close. Oh, that's an upset, sort of. Illinois versus Chattanooga. Chattanooga with another upset. Because, yeah, Illinois is usually pretty good. Colorado State versus Michigan. Oh, look how close that was. Michigan. You know, I feel like when the wheel comes close to which team it picks, it might be a close one. I'll have to keep... I'm going to rewatch this video and re-listen to it. And maybe I'll write down the games that I think are close, or that's what the wheel says. What is it again? Michigan, right? Okay. I don't want to pick the wrong team by accident. Tennessee versus Longwood. Another name I never heard of. And Longwood will pull off another huge upset. Ohio State versus Loyola Chicago. Ohio State will win this. And the last game from the South, or bracket number 2. Villanova versus Delaware. Villanova won it a few years ago. I think they won it twice in 3 years, right? I think so. Yeah, I think it came down to, like, one of them came down to a final shot. Like, the guy, the player made the game-winning shot. That was nuts. In the championship game. Oh, but Delaware will have another upset. Wow. So this side, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 upsets. About 5 upsets. Okay. Okay, I guess we'll move on to this side. Bracket number 3. Last year's champions, Baylor versus Norfolk State. I don't know where Norfolk State is. And oh my gosh, another upset. Wow. Last year's champions are going down this year in the first round. We have a lot of first round upsets already. North Carolina versus Marquette. Whoa! Looks like North Carolina will pull it off at the end. That's what it's... just the way the wheel was spinning. Did North Carolina won it before as well? I'm not sure. I know they lost to Villanova, but did they win it the following year? I can't remember. Alright, next. Okay, St. Mary's. I don't know why it's called St. Mary's instead of St. Mary. Versus WYO/IU. I don't know. How come some of these names have a slash in it? I don't know, but I'm sure this could go either way. And it's going to be this weird name. Okay. Oh, wait. Well, that's going to be an upset because it's a 12th seed beating a 5 seed. UCLA versus Acorn or Akron. Ooh, pretty close. UCLA will pull it off. Texas versus Virginia Tech. And Virginia Tech. They're the lower seed. Purdue versus Yale. Purdue. Murray State versus San Francisco. That's interesting. Like, there's a school called San Francisco, and I assume it's in San Francisco, right? Okay. Andy Murray State, like, yeah, the tennis player. Nope, it's San Francisco. That could go either way because it's a 10 versus 7, so it wouldn't be. No, it could go either way. So, last game on bracket number 3. Kentucky versus St. Peter's. So we got St. Mary's and St. Peter's. I don't think I've ever seen those two names in March Madness. I don't know. But Kentucky should win, right? Yes! No! Wow. There's no way, Wheel. There's no way St. Peter's is going to win Kentucky, beat Kentucky. Watch Kentucky win the whole thing now. Dang, I thought the wheel's going to stop on Kentucky right before it goes to St. Peter's. I don't know, what should I do, guys? Should I go... Is the wheel... I don't know. I mean, you know, here's the thing. One year, I did pick Kentucky to win the whole thing. But I don't think they were in the Final 4. I think they were in the Final 8. But you know what? I'm going with what the wheel says. Alright, now the final bracket on round of 64. Kansas versus this weird name, TXSO/TCC. Sounds like Texas something. Kansas. Okay, Wheel, thank you for not picking another crazy upset. San Diego State versus Mr. Creighton. Just kidding. Mr. Creighton was my world history teacher last year. And I'm friends with him, so I might mention it. Hey, your last name is in March Madness. You gotta cheer for him, right? Let's see what the wheel picks. San Diego State. Okay. Hey, that could go either way. It's 8 versus 9. Iowa versus Richmond. I assume that's Richmond, Virginia. I think. Iowa. Speaking of Virginia, is Virginia in this? Let me see. I can't remember if Virginia's in this or not. Because I mentioned the word Richmond. Well, I know Virginia Tech is, but what about Virginia? Because I think Virginia won the whole thing a few years ago, right? Aren't they in it? They're not in it. What? What happened to Virginia? You know what? I'm going to have to open this in a new tab just in case. Oh, wait, wrong one. Okay, what happened to Virginia this year? Let's go. They're in the ACC. What happened to the Cavaliers? Like the Cleveland Cavaliers. Oh, 19-13. They're not good enough. What? Wait. Wait, what? What? What is this? Why are they playing... I thought the season's over for them, if they're not in it. Well, why are they playing this? What is this for? Is this like a... I don't know what this is. Let's go... What year did they win the whole thing? I think it was in 2018. Let me see. No, this is that huge upset that they lost. Look! Not only it's a huge upset, but they lost bad. 20 points to UMBC. 31-3. Lost to a 25-10 16 seed team. This has got to be... It's up the biggest upset in first round history. That's nuts. That's nuts, guys. So here's a flashback. 4 years ago, But I think they won it the following year, right? So they won it in 2019. Yep, they did in overtime. Oh, a pretty high scoring, a little bit. Yeah, they only got 3 losses. Wow. They almost lost in the Final Four to Auburn. But they were not in it this year. But why are they... What is this game against Mississippi State? NIT first round. What's NIT? Oh, they even have matchup predictors like football games? What? That's kind of weird. I don't know what this is, but okay. Let's just move on to this. Okay. Providence versus South Dakota State. I assume Rhode Island. South Dakota State. Looks like another upset. Oh, I didn't mean to pause the video. The recording was still going. Yeah, what I usually do is pause the video while I'm typing the names, but I just forgot to pause it. But anyway. Oh, a fast spin between LSU and Iowa State. Iowa State will win it. Okay. Now I'm going to pause. Wisconsin versus Colgate Toothpaste. Yes, toothpaste. Toothpaste! Toothpaste will win. Upset. Okay, I'm just kidding. Colgate. You know what? Their logo looks like the Chicago Cubs logo. USC versus Miami. They're far away from each other. Oh, look how close that is. That's got to be the closest spin. Miami. Yeah, because I don't know where all these games are going to be played, because they're all in neutral arenas, right? So I don't know what cities they're going to be in for some of these games. I guess it might be... Well, I don't know. Maybe that's why they name West, South, East, and Midwest. Maybe all these games right here in the East will be playing in the East, and all these games in the Midwest will play in the Midwest. Is that why they're calling it that? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, wait, who won? Miami, okay. And the last game of the round of 64. Auburn versus Jayville State. I think that's Jacksonville State. Or I don't know, it could be something else. Auburn. And there you have it for round of 64. So you can pause the video right here to look at all this if you want to, because I'm going to scroll up. Alright, so how many upsets did we pick in the round of 64? Let's see, on the West, or bracket number 1, let's see, 1, Montana State. Okay, that's about it. I don't know, Davidson beating Michigan State. That's probably an upset too. I guess I'll count that. 2 upsets on bracket number 1. Bracket number 2, yes, this weird name beating Arizona. UAB, that's 2. Chattanooga, 3. Michigan beating Colorado State. That's not really an upset to me. Longwood, yes, that's 4. And Delaware beating Villanova, 5. 5 upsets on bracket number 2, and 2 upsets on bracket number 1. So far that's 7 total. Excuse me. Bracket number 3, Norfolk State beating Baylor, the champions from last year. That's 1. This weird name, WYOIU, 2. Virginia Tech beating Texas. That's not really an upset to me. St. Peter's. Yes, that's the craziest one so far, to me. Because the wheel almost picked Kentucky. So that's 3 big upsets on bracket number 3. So that's a total of 10 upsets in the round of 64. And the last bracket, we got 1, South Dakota State. Iowa State beating LSU. I'm not going to count that one as an upset. Colgate beating Wisconsin, yes. Toothpaste. 2 upsets. And that's it. So we got 12 upsets in the round of 64. So here we go. Round of 32. I'm going to do the same thing for each round. I'm going to do bracket number 1, then 2, and so on. Alright. This video is almost 30 minutes already. I'm sorry, but hey. This is a lot of predictions to do. I'm trying to go faster than normal, so. Alright, here we go. Gonzaga versus Memphis. Okay, Memphis! Gonzaga! That is so close! Oh my gosh, I was so close. This game might go into overtime. I don't know, but Memphis pulls it off. Yukon versus Arkansas, and it's going to be Yukon. Alabama versus Montana State. Alabama. Duke versus Davidson, the last one on bracket number 1. Are you kidding me? No, this is not right. I hope you're wrong on this one, Wheel. I hope you are. But I have to go what you say. That's too big. That's two crazy picks. The first one was St. Peter's beating Kentucky, and the second one is Davidson in the Sweet 16. Okay, this weird name versus Seton Hall. And it's Seton Hall. UAB versus Chattanooga. Oh, ooh. You changed your pick at the last second, Mr. Wheel. Okay, Chattanooga. I mean, it could go either way. It's 12 versus 13. Michigan versus Longwood. And Longwood. That's an upset, right? Yes, it is. Ohio State versus Delaware. That's probably the fastest spin. Delaware. Another upset. This might be the most upsets you will ever see in a prediction video for this. Alright, moving on to bracket number 3. Norfolk State versus North Carolina. North Carolina it is. Okay, we got this weird name versus UCLA. It's going to be this weird name. That wasn't a fast spin. It varies. Another upset. Virginia Tech versus Purdue. Oh, that's a fast spin that time. Oh, that was so close. That might be the closest spin. We've had a lot of close spins. This might be the closest one. Purdue barely beaten Virginia Tech. Maybe by 1 point. Okay. San Francisco versus St. Peter's. I'm sure almost no one thought that this would happen. Or I should say no one thought they would see this in this game. Or I should say no one predicted St. Peter's versus San Francisco. I can't talk sometimes. But St. Peter's moving on the Sweet 16. And last, bracket number 4. Kansas versus San Diego State. That's a pretty slow spin. San Diego State gets the upset over Kansas. Iowa versus South Dakota State. South Dakota State. Wow. Another upset. What about Iowa State versus Toothpaste? Colgate. Iowa State this time. Our last game of the round of 32. Miami versus Auburn. Oh, a little close. Miami it is. Okay. Now, this is what I have for the round of 16. Again, you can pause the video if you want to take a look at it. So, how many big upsets did I pick in the round of 32? Well, yeah, Memphis is one, beating Gonzaga. Davidson, somehow, even though I hope I'm wrong on that. So that's 2 for bracket number 1. Bracket number 2, we have, I guess, Longwood beating Michigan, yeah, and Delaware beating Ohio State. So that's 2 more big upsets. So that's a total of 4. Bracket number 3, we got this weird name beating UCLA. That's 1. And that's it. St. Peter's beating San Francisco. I mean, that could go either way, to be honest. And bracket number 4, San Diego State beating Kansas. That's kind of an upset. I'll count that one. South Dakota State beating Iowa. That's 2. And Miami beating number 2 Auburn. I guess I'll count that. That's 3. We have a total of 8 big upsets. That's nuts. There you have it. Round of 16. We got St. Peter's in it. South Dakota State in it. This weird name in it. Davidson somehow. Delaware and Longwood. And yeah. So who's the favorite now? Who has the best seeding now? Number 3 Purdue. Number 3 Purdue has the best seeding in the round of 16. Wow. Okay. I think, yeah, Purdue was actually number 1 earlier this season. I checked the rankings that one night, and they were number 4, or number 1. So, wow, this is pretty crazy. Man, all the number 1 teams and the number 2 teams are out. Okay, here we go. We're back to bracket number 1. Sweet 16. Why do they call it Sweet 16? That sounds weird. Okay. I want some sweets. Memphis versus Yukon. That's a fast spin. And Memphis. Memphis is going to the Elite 8. Don't tell me that Davidson's going to beat Alabama. Ooh, a fast spin. Alabama! Alabama! Ooh! Wheel! What is with you? And Davidson. You almost picked Davidson again. If you pick Davidson, I would probably just leave the room and like, yep, I'm done with this video. Goodbye. Alright. Alabama in the Elite 8. Bracket number 2. Seton Hall versus Chattanooga. Another fast spin. Oh, that's close. Chattanooga. I guess, I don't know. I guess that's an upset. They're in the final 8. Or Elite 8. Longwood and Delaware. Pretty much no one predicted this. Oh, but the wheel couldn't decide for a second. So the wheel picked Longwood at the final second. Longwood. Game might go into overtime. Bracket number 3. North Carolina versus this weird name. It better not be the weird looking name. It is! Right in the middle. So that means this team's gonna win easily, huh? Oh my gosh, this weird name, WYO/IU. I think that's Wyoming's International. They're in it. They're in the final 8, Elite 8. Purdue better not lose to St. Peter's. Of course! What is with me jinxing this? Yay! St. Peter's is playing this weird name in the Final Four. Woohoo! Okay. Okay, let me do the opposite now. South Dakota State better not lose to San Diego State. It's the opposite. And it's... wow. That's all I can say is wow. Maybe I should do that every time when the underdog beats the better seeding. But instead it's the opposite, right? I hope you understand what I'm doing here. Iowa State versus Miami could go either way. And Iowa State will go to the Elite Eight. So this is what I have in the Elite Eight. I'm sure no one picked this weird name versus St. Peter's. And Davidson, oh wait, no, Longwood. So we got what? We got one upset, Chattanooga beating Seton Hall. Big upset, this weird name defeating North Carolina. And St. Peter's beating Purdue. That's 2. That's really 3. Yeah. 3 upsets. How many more upsets can we have? Alright, here we go. Final 8. Memphis versus Alabama. The winner goes to the Final Four. Alabama. Okay. Chattanooga versus Longwood. No one picked this as the Elite Eight. Longwood's going to the Final Four. Okay. And this one, no one thought that this weird name, WYO/IU, will be playing St. Peter's in the Elite Eight. The weird thing is, one of these two teams are going to the Final Four. St. Peter's! Is it St. Petersburg? Nope, just St. Peter's. Alright, last game in the Final 8, or Elite 8. Okay. San Diego State versus Iowa State. San Diego State will be going to the Final Four. This is what I have in the Final Four. Alabama and St. Peter's for the first one. And the second one is Longwood and San Diego State. So in the Elite Eight, I forgot to mention that the best seeding is Alabama, right? Yup, it is. And Alabama is the best seeding right now. Second is San Diego State. Longwood and St. Peter's. If that's the finals, if St. Peter's plays Longwood in the finals, I'm done. I'm not going to bother and check my bracket if that's the final 2. Okay? Alabama better not lose to St. Peter's. Thank you, Wheel. Alabama's in the finals. Just like football, but instead it's basketball. Alright, second one. Longwood better not beat San Diego State. Thank you, Wheel. I have to applaud you. You're not crazy after all. Okay, we're going to have somewhat of a reasonable final. Alabama versus San Diego State. The finals in New Orleans. I wonder how many people picked either team in the finals. I'm sure most of the fans of those two teams did. So, okay, guys, here we go. The winner of the 2022 championship will be Alabama. I guess if they couldn't do it in football, then they'll do it in basketball. Tiebreaker. Pick the final score. What? Oh my gosh. Should I spin the wheel for this? Well, I'm sure most scores are in the 70s, right? So we'll just do... We'll do 70-something to 70-something, I guess. Let's do that. I'm going to spin the wheel for that. For the first time ever, I'm using the wheel for numbers. Since most games, the scores are in the 70s, we're going to spin the wheel. So, Alabama, I pick Alabama to win, right? Okay, whoops, this is the wrong one. I was looking at the scores. Most scores seem like they're in the 70s, so yeah. So how many points Alabama will get? Oh, look at this. It's like going down. 70? Wait, what? No, we're putting that for San Diego State, because that won't make any sense. Okay, how many points Alabama will get? 73. So that's the final score, 73 to 70. And will it go into overtime? I guess I'll have to ask the wheel that. I'm going to put either yes or no. Oops. So, oh, what the freak? Oh, this happened earlier. I don't know why it's doing that. Okay, that was kind of strange. I could use the magic 8-ball, but the problem is you don't I have the magic 8-ball right in front of me, but the problem is that I can't show it to you because I don't have my webcam on. So this is the only way I can do it. So, will the game go into overtime? Yes or no? The answer is no. Okay. No. Okay, that's it. Oh wait, I can always change it, right? I'm just gonna hit submit. Congratulations! Your picks have been saved. I pick Alabama to cut the nets down in New Orleans. I can share the pick to Twitter if I want to. Okay. Oh my god, that's a long link. Oh yeah, I can create another bracket. Let's do that. Let's just do the autofill. And if it's some crazy, if it's like a little team winning it, I'll have to, I don't know, should I change that? Let's see. Let's see what happens if I click on this. Here we go. Oh, whoa. Autofill type, chalk. Take hider seeds in every matchup automatically and hope for no upsets. Random. It's like flipping a coin for each and every game. We'll randomly select the winner for you in each game. Random weighted by seed. Using team seeds to break down the games will generate a bracket for you. Or smart bracket powered by PBI. Don't know what PBI is. Using ESPN's Basketball Power Index. Oh. I don't know. I mean, so in my first bracket, I just did just random. You know, I spun the wheel for every game. I don't know if I should do that again. Well, I mean, click on random. Chalk, take hider seed in every matchup. No, we're not doing that. So we're gonna pick what, Georgia State going all the way or something like that. Random weighted by seed. Using team seeds to break down the game. I feel like I have to just do random. I don't know, I might have to change it up, but let's just see what we got. Let's just see what we got, I guess. Okay, let's go. Providence? No. Providence versus San Francisco. Oh my gosh. Can I redo this? Oh, I can. Okay, let's wait. If I do chalk, let's see what happens if I do chalk. Oh, higher seed. I thought they meant the like every low seed. I'm sorry. So Gonzaga is the best team. Did I pick Gonzaga last year? I don't know if I did or not. Wait, I can go to last year's. Let's do that. Yeah, we'll leave. We'll have to. Yeah. Last year's. I did 2. What? What? How did I not have any picks last year? I'm pretty sure I had a pick. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, whatever. I don't care. Use bracket predictor. This exclusive ESPN Plus tool gives you bracket advice. Oh, no, thank you. Alright. Random weighted by seed. Let's see what this does. Kansas. I got Kansas winning the whole thing. I picked Kansas a couple of years ago. I kind of want to just pick a team that I've never picked before to win the whole thing. Okay. Huh. Interesting. So that was what? Random weighted by seed. Okay, and what is this? Smart bracket powered by BPI. Ooh, Tennessee winning the whole thing. Well, maybe I'll have to go with that. So my final 4 is Texas Tech versus UCLA and Tennessee versus Auburn. Wow, and all SEC in the final 4. Okay. You know what? Maybe this is... I'm probably just going to stick with this. Yeah, every year I try and pick a different team to win the championship. So I think in 2018 I picked Kentucky, 2019 I picked Kansas, and I think last year I don't know who I picked last year, but I can't remember. But I never picked Tennessee yet. So it's official. This is going to be my other prediction. I guess we'll, should we spin the wheel and see how many... Should we spin the wheel for this? I don't know. Nah, I'll just do something. Oh yeah, we'll do 73 to... No, we'll do a different one. Wait, no, because Tennessee's this score, yeah. What should we do? I don't know. Freaking... We'll do a higher score just in case. We'll do 80. I think this will be a close game. We'll do 80 to 78. Okay, there. I'm done. Sorry for the long video. So there you have it. I did two bracket predictions. Well, really just one. The first one, where I spin the wheel for all the games, and I had Alabama winning it. The second one, I decided to pick a random bracket autofill, and I think this one is the most reasonable one out of all the ones. So yeah, I never picked Tennessee, and I think Tennessee won the SEC. So I got 2 SEC teams winning it. So there you have it. First time ever. I did a prediction video of this. I'm sorry if this was a long video, but we all knew this would be a long video because it's so many games. So I hope Arkansas wins the whole thing. If not, Duke, because it's the coach's last season. But yeah, we'll have to. I will keep my eye on some of these games, the scores, especially the first round, because that's usually when the big upsets happen. So yeah. Let me know in the comments what you think. Who do you have winning? Thank you for watching. and I'll talk to you guys next time.